This is what you could end up looking like if you eat some of the raw, frozen shrimp being sent to the United States by other countries.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Senator Kennedy. Term limits except Senator Kennedy. He's exempt. There's a reason why so many love Senator Kennedy, even the ones on the left. Yeah. But when the government shut down, just about a couple of hours ago, Senator Kennedy does it once again and is breaking the internet with this one right here. And millions of Americans agree. And Senator Kennedy on the Senate floor, stop paying members of Congress during government shutdown. Oh boy, let's go and jump into this. If you're new here, join the family, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We're rocking and rolling 24/7, 7 days a week. I hope everybody that's tuned in right now that you are blessed, well, and healthy. And it's one love, man. I don't care what side you lean on, if you're liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican, independent, or if you just say the hell with politics. It's one love, man. We're wishing the best in everybody's life. It's an absolute disgrace of the times that we are living in, man. The dark times, man. The corrupt scam matrix. All of a sudden, it's Trump's fault. Everything. It kills me. The big bad orange man. The threat to democracy. Our democracy is under attack. Oh boy. The dictatorship, the king, the so-called king. Oof. So-called king. Yet, got people that have been in for so long, decades. He wants to be king. There's no term limit, but everything's his fault. Oh boy, what a time to be alive, man. The truth will set you free.
Mr. President, I'm going to be uncharacteristically brief. Tomorrow I will be bringing two bills before the Senate. They both have to do with the shutdown and Congressional Bay. The first bill is the No Shutdown Paychecks Act. The second bill is the Withhold Member Pay During Shutdowns Act. The first bill would provide that as long as we're shut down, and I'll explain why in a moment, as long as we're shut down, no member of Congress can be paid. And the money will not be reimbursed at a later date or repaid at a later date. The second bill, to address any 27th Amendment concerns, will say during the shutdown, members of Congress will not receive their pay, but their pay will be escrowed and they will receive it after the government is opened back up. Look, we're in day 36. Like you, Mr. President, I've heard a lot of rumors about we're that close to reaching an agreement. We've been that close for a week. Frankly, I hope I'm wrong in saying this, but I don't think we're really that close. I wish we were, and I hope we are. But I think we're going to be in the shutdown a while longer. That doesn't give me any joy to say that. In the meantime, none of our staffs are being paid. No federal employees are being paid. I got some numbers in this morning that federal workers have had to borrow $365 million so far during this 36-day shutdown in order just to pay their rent. Our military is only being paid partially. Our air traffic controllers are not being paid. People who receive SNAP payments are only being partially paid. I don't think anybody wants to see anybody go hungry in America. And that's not a partisan statement. I think that's a bipartisan statement. There's precedent for this, Mr. President. Some may say, well, this violates the 27th Amendment. I don't think it does. That's why I'm offering two different flavors of bills. But in 2013, President Obama did the same thing that I'm doing now. They were in a shutdown, and President Obama supported legislation that said, if you don't open up government by this certain date, then you're going to lose your paychecks. And guess what? Members of Congress had an epiphany, and they found religion. They had a Damascene moment, and they opened up government. And that's all this bill will do. I'm not trying to grandstand. I wasn't going to bring this bill. When I got back here Monday, I heard all the rumors like everybody else that we were close. And I hope we are close, but we're not close enough. And so I'll offer these bills tomorrow, and people can vote yay or they can vote nay. But what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Well, what do y'all think of that? Let me know in the comment section. Weigh in with your thoughts down below. Senator Kennedy dropping a big one, introducing two bills to stop Congress from getting a paycheck during the shutdown. As you know, just a couple of hours ago, right after that, in the elections that we just had last night, Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries are demanding an immediate meeting with Trump and GOP leaders to end the government shutdown. You know, kind of makes you wonder. Just can't make this up, man. But all we can do is expose it in broad daylight for what it is, you know, and it's an absolute disgrace, you know. But we all told you the plot, the plan against Trump and the Trump derangement syndrome, and how they were going to invert this all back around to blame the big bad orange man, you know, to sway votes, you know, to make everything get so bad. And who knows where this goes from now, you know. Trump is fully alerted, alarmed, and we're going to see what takes place. Wishing the best in everybody's life, man. The American people shouldn't have to suffer. Taxpayers, we shouldn't have to be spit on, left in the dark. That is what has taken place, you know. And Democrats ought to be ashamed of themselves, man. I say it just gets worse and worse and worse for the Democrat Party. The American people aren't stupid. No. But we got some more things to get into, and a huge air traffic control video coming up on the show next. So let's go and jump into that. I love y'all. God bless you and your family. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace and love, you guys.